Here at the WSU NIAR, we have many versions of Catia installed on your computers. Each project that we do at the NIAR may use a different version of Catia. And in addition to that, a project may customize its version of Catia even further. So we've actually built a little utility that allows you to start your particular version of Catia. So we have a little something called the Catia Toolbox. In this Catia Toolbox, you should run this utility to set your computer to run a particular version of Catia. Only after running the toolbox should you open Catia. Let's take a look at this toolbox. Look for the icon on your desktop called Catia Toolbox. And you can double click it or right click on it and say open. I'm going to right click and select open. Occasionally it'll come up with a dialog that asks you to install the software. Just simply say OK, and you should come up to a dialog box like this. Now with this dialog box, you can see the different versions of Catia you can select from. Most of our classes currently are running R25, and here are the different customized environments for R25. Most classes are currently using R25 with the NIAR environment, and then when you double click the Cat ENV here, watch what happens down here. When you double click it, it says environment has changed. Now you're actually ready to open Catia. There are some other options here for resetting Catia. Occasionally when you get into Catia, you customize it even further, and you want to just get back to the, I'll say, out of the default install settings, and you can select these options to reset. Currently there's some issues with those working, but we'll select done for now. Now we're ready to actually start Catia. Now we never double click Catia to open it. Catia takes a long time to open, and occasionally students double click it and they think that, well, it's not opening, I must have not double clicked it. So they double click it, double click it, double click it, and they end up with 5 or 6 copies of Catia open. So we always right click on Catia and select open. And of course it takes quite a while to open. So here we see Catia has opened, and you double check the splash screen on Catia that you did indeed open V5, in this case R25.